Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch, launched in 2012, is a white gold 50-piece limited edition from La Grande Maison, Jaeger-LeCoultre. It is the Grand Reverso ultra-thin skeleton. It has the same case dimensions as the well-regarded 2011 Tribute to 1931, so it is sized and shaped like that one, but it features a combination of a white gold dial with flinke enamel, a skeletonized and hand-engraved ultra-thin caliber 849, and of course it has been decorated on both sides. So in white gold, really gray gold, more on that in a moment. The watch is 27.5 millimeters from side to side, not including the crown. From end to end, 46.3 millimeters. It's 7.3 millimeters thick, and it has a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. So we'll put this watch on my wrist, 16 centimeters in circumference, and take a look. Reversos always wear a little bit large, and this one is no exception. You can see from over the top, the lugs are pushing out to the edge of my wrist, but when this strap breaks in and softens up, this watch will be suitable for a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference. So you can see I'm pulling this tight. As this strap softens up, you'll be able to wear it on a wrist just a little bit smaller than mine. So think of this as like a 41 millimeter round watch, and you get the general idea size-wise. So 15 centimeters circumference wrists and up, and it will easily slide underneath the dress cuff. The strap is impressive. We have rectangular scale alligator leather in large, medium, and small sizes. We have black gloss with a edge that is sheer cut and lacquered, a monotone stitch. We've got calfskin on the bottom, no crimping, no gouging. It is a Jean Rousseau handmade strap. That's the OEM supplier for, among others, De Bethune and F. Pigeon. We like to use them for straps that flatter watches, and this one flatters the Reverso. You can see on the reverse of the Reverso, number 19 of 50, individually numbered. We've got 30 meters water resistance, which is impressive given that the case has over 50 parts. 1,000 hours control, that's right, a 41.6-day test of the assembled watch. Power reserve, water resistance, durability, and yes, precision, all tested as a fully assembled watch over 1,000 hours. I mentioned gray gold. What is it? It's a white gold alloy that is white all the way through and never needs to be rhodium plated. It is, in a manner of speaking, the good stuff. Now, Reversos have always had a more nuanced form than the online soldier shots make them out to have. And you could see we've got these lovely tapering conical lugs that are squared off on their ends. They've got a lovely Art Deco curvature to them and a barrel-shaped profile that runs all the way from lug to lug with these gadroons or strakes that run all the way around the case from side to side. Now, if you look on the bottom, you can see how the case works. The feeling of precision is like the bolt of a high-end rifle. It's really impressive. If you think this is going to be ropey or feel cheap, or you've had skeptical feelings about Reversos because of the motion of the case or the way it might feel in the hand, don't. I became a Reverso believer the first time I flipped a case and realized that the quality and the tolerances were absolutely bulletproof, deeply impressive, and as fine as anything inside the watch. So you can see how that works. There are little rails for the pin snaps in there. Engine turning inside. Taking a look at the movement, you could see that we've got, I'll do my best to get better light here. We've got fired translucent grand faux enamel over the engraving of the chaptering around the movements. This is called flinke, where you have engraving or guilloche underneath translucent fired enamel. So this entire section is engraved out of white gold, and then it's fired up to 20 times at 800 degrees to create the border that you see here. Now, the movement is spectacular. This is called the 849 RSQ. So it's the 849 from the Master Ultra Thins, the thinnest Master Ultra Thins, but then it's rectangular shaped and it's skeletonized. You can see that the movement has been evacuated, skeletonized to the max, and then what's left, everything from the minute wheel of the motion works to the bridges, the plates, even the barrel cover, skeletonized and engraved freehand, so no two are exactly alike. It's a manual wind 19 jewel movement that is only 1.85 millimeters thick. It's a 3 hertz beat rate. It's got a 35-hour power reserve. And in my experience, despite being ultra thin, it is a very good timekeeper. I owned the round version of the movement on on the Master Ultra Thin Dress Watch. Taking a look at the reverse side now, you can see the engraving of the chaptering is much more obvious when viewed from the back without the flinke. You have another angle from which to appreciate the engraving, and also notice that the barrel and ratchet wheel have been opened up on opposite sides to include the JL logo, and you can see that the ratchet wheel on top has it, but then if you look past it, you can see it's on the barrel cover as well, and then on the opposite side, you can see it again. And the 849 has a hanging barrel, that is, it's pivoted with a bridge on only one side to make the movement thinner, so you can see the entirety of the barrel cover on this side as well as the coiled mainspring underneath. This is an absolute work of art and as good as it gets. You can see there's a polished swan's neck fine adjustment mechanism, and if you ever wanted to be able to wear an art vitrine on your wrist, this is the way to go. You'll probably never see another. Reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.